Who isn't excited to get district play underway in Week 4 and let the competition cook in the Catholic League? Two proud programs in Jefferson Parish, Rummel and John Curtis, go at it again in our Game of the Week. Two city rivals renew acquaintances as unbeaten Brother Martin takes on unbeaten Jesuit. And down in the Bayou, two teams that split a district championship a year ago, Terrebonne and Hahnville, try to get an early leg up in the title race. All that tonight on 4th Down Friday. And let's start with two unbeaten teams facing off in the Catholic League opener. City rivals Brother Martin and Jesuit hook up for a 60th time at Tad Gormley tonight. The Crusaders strike first on the very first play of the game. Hudson Fields to the talented wide receiver Eastern Royal 60-yard bomb. Brother Martin 7 up just like that. Satyrs add to the lead later in the opening quarter. Jack Melanson scampers for a 23-yard touchdown, 14-0 Brother Martin. Jesuit does get off the mat and responds. Sully Sullivan holds tight in the pocket and gets into a wide open Jair Burks for the touchdown. That makes it a 14-7 game. The Blue Jays held the lead late until Brother Martin's Maximo Barrios hits a 38-yard field goal with 2 seconds left to win it 31-29. I'm looking forward to a competitive season inside the Catholic League. Right now, 4 teams are ranked in the LSWA Class 5A poll, and 2 others are receiving votes. What up? Welcome to 4th Down Friday. I'm Ricardo Lecomte. John Curtis is among the 4 ranked. The Patriots have ran all over their competition. They rushed for over 1,000 yards in just 2 games. Rummel wants to crack that top 10, and after a season-opening loss at Lafayette Christian, the Raiders have picked up 2 quality wins against U-High in the Dome and at Shaw. The 2 meet tonight at the Shrine on Airline. Seth Lewis joins us live with more. Hey, Seth.
Ricardo, you mentioned that competitive play in Catholic League play, and it's no surprise that Rummel and John Curtis came down to the wire, but in the end, it was the Patriots weathering the storm that allowed them to pull it out. Rummel has won 3 of the last 5 meetings in this rivalry over John Curtis. On the first possession for the Raiders, Corian Hawkins takes the handoff 25 yards, rumbling through defenders on 3rd down. They would get a field goal to take a 3-0 lead. Second quarter, John Curtis has a response. Gavin Leday watches the Red Sea part like Moses for the 39-yard touchdown. That makes it 7-3 Curtis. The next drive for the Raiders would be under 2 minutes before the break, but Holden is intercepted by Prentice McYeon, and John Curtis gets the ball at the plus 39. And a couple plays later, the Patriots would cash in on that ticket. Paget finding Jacoby Boudreaux on the screen pass, and he wiggles his way around for the 44-yard touchdown. John Curtis takes a 14-3 lead into the break. In the third quarter, the Raiders start to get some momentum through their defense. The Patriots, Paget tries the handoff to Boudreaux, but Russ Lewis meets him in the backfield immediately, causes the fumble. Rummel recovers and kicks a field goal to trail 14-6. Then on the ensuing kickoff, Boudreaux for Curtis is going to be popped by Kieron Jackson, and then Mark Shesby is going to get the scoop and score for the touchdown, and Rummel all of a sudden trails 14-12. But John Curtis would have an answer on their very next play. Paget right up the middle for the 50-yard gain, and that would set up Leday from 17 yards out, running it into pay dirt. John Curtis leads 21-12. Fourth quarter, Rummel airing it out. Tyler Holden hooking up with Kirby Cade for the 23-yard touchdown, and the Raiders now trail 21-19. Late in the fourth, this was a big possession for John Curtis. This is 4th and 7. Paget drops back and finds Derek Horton for the 17-yard first down. Curtis would go on to ice the game and win this one 21-19.
It's big. I mean, first district play, you got to grind it out. I mean, hard, tough game. We didn't help ourselves too much, but we came out on top.
JT Curtis added after the game that you have to celebrate every victory in the Catholic League, but that there's no time to rest in this gauntlet. Next up, they will visit Warren Easton. At the Shrine, Seth Lewis, WWL, Louisiana.
It doesn't get any easier in the Catholic League, but a good start for John Curtis. All right, Seth, thanks.